Hey guys, good morning. It's day 4 of our Goal Crushers group, and today we are going to talk a little bit about 5-day sneak peeks and business opportunity calls because this whole week we've really been setting the stage by sharing our why, by putting ourselves out there, by really allowing people the opportunity to get to know us a little bit better. And so we're great about posting our health and our fitness and nutrition, and we're really good at getting people into challenge groups. But when it comes to the business, and when you start saying to people, I want you to invite for the business or run a sneak peek or put business ads out there, people tend to clam up and they get a little bit nervous. But here's the thing, you've got customers, you have people that are following you, people in challenge groups, and they're getting results and they're curious about what you're doing. And it always happened for me that the minute I started to put these posts out there about inviting people to join my team, I didn't even have certain people on my radar, or some people would like my pictures that I didn't even know were even following me and they weren't even in my challenge groups. I would tag Matt in my posts, and a lot of times it would then show up on his wall, and some of his friends would even, ask me about coaching, and some of them are my diamond coaches. So, what I'm really encouraging you guys to do, and something that I'm in the midst of the process of doing, is starting my 5-day sneak peek. So, when I'm thinking and figuring out my month, and people always say, so do you invite the entire month long for challenge groups? No, I actually don't. So the answer to that question is, for the first 2 weeks of the month, I really focus on my challenge groups and getting my challenge group up and running, because that's always my third Monday of every month is my 30-day or 6-week challenge group. Then I flip the switch and I start to advertise for coaches, because my goal is to start a new coach apprenticeship every single month, regardless, without fail. And I always start at the first full week of the month. So I spend, the third and fourth week talking about my Beachbody business and about coaching. So this week I started to advertise for my 5-day sneak peek. And so I posted my why story 2 days ago. And then last night I put one little thing out there about my 5-day sneak peek. And so what I'm going to do over the course of the next 2 or 3 days is I'm going to talk about joining my 5-day sneak peek. People that are interested in coaching. Do you want to know more about it? I'm going to write a blog post because I'm a blogger. So I'll write a blog post about my sneak peek, about my business opportunity call, and then joining my team and where they're going to get plugged in. And that'll be one post that I'm going to put out there. Also, I have a like page. So I've got a couple of different social media avenues. So my like page, I'm going to sponsor. I'm just going to boost a post about my 5-day sneak peek, inviting people to join. But then once a day, I'm also just going to talk about the business in some way, whether it's helped me to be more thankful for the things that I have, how it's given me opportunities in life to meet new people, how how I've changed my circumstances or my freedom, or, anything directed back to my why. So those are going to be my posts. Then I like to have a clear call to action. So, message me for details or message me to join. That's really what my sneak peek is going to be. And then next week, I'll talk about my business opportunity call. So I'll make another little image that I put out there saying that this is when my business opportunity call is going to be. And it's actually going to be next Thursday at 8 o'clock. So I am going to, again, share this with my entire team. So if you guys are sitting here saying, all right, I've got some coaches that are trying to work the business, then when you say, I'm going to run a business opportunity call, share that with your entire team. Make it something that they can duplicate, that they can invite to as well. Make your 5-day sneak peek something that your newer coaches can invite to. Go back to your team page and post in there and say, hey guys, I'm running this group for the next 5 days. Feel free to add people. This is what I'm going to be sharing in the group. I'm running a call and this is when the call is going to be. But this helps you get your new coaches up and running, because again, our goal is to make it duplicatable, right? Then once I do all of these things, this will take me to about next Thursday, because that'll be my business opportunity call. And then I am going to, on that call, talk about, when I say the next steps for people to join my team, is going to be, I'm going to plug you into a new coach training starting on July 1st, or whatever that date, the first Monday of the month is. And so that gives you, again, somewhere to invite people to. Because if you're just inviting people to join your team, but then you don't have something to help them get started, or kind of like the catch, they're more likely to drag their feet and procrastinate. But when I say to people, I have 5 spots available in my new coach training starting on this date, it's first come, first serve, fill out the application to get a spot, to have personal one-on-one mentoring, guidance, and support from me. So, and with my proven system that works, that's helping many coaches get to diamond, star diamond, leave their full-time jobs, creating financial freedom, and living their life by design. So when you create something like that, then it really just it brings up the value of what you have to offer, because you are offering a high quality service. If you're a newer coach and you've never done a 5-day sneak peek, that's a great place to start. So I really encourage you to either shadow your current coach's 5-day sneak peek and add people in there, or if you've already shadowed one, maybe you put yourself in your coach's group, but then you simultaneously run your own. Maybe this month you watch and participate in your coach's business opportunity call, but then you take notes, because next month you're going to branch out and do your own thing. Everything in your business, everything that you watch, everything that you're a part of, is not to just take the workload off of you or share the responsibilities, but it's to teach you so that you can take it over as soon as possible. The sooner you step up and become a leader, the faster your business is going to grow. So what am I inviting to for the next 2 weeks? My business. I am talking all about joining my team, because if I don't talk about this part, I'm not going to attract those people into my business. I need to be able to put the two together to create a well-rounded business. I always say to people, you are not secure and stable. You cannot stop recruiting for your business. It just, even though you might have 3 or 4 working coaches, people aren't really in the business for the long haul until they get 5-star. So your goal is to get 5 coaches to 5 stars, so you've got some depth in your organization. Until you can say you have that, you still are pedal to the metal every single month with a consistent plan of recruiting, inviting, getting new coaches started right. All right, so I hope that gives you a little bit of insight into my strategy and helps you to kind of plan where you're going from here and start to put out some of those business posts. Again, if you're a part of my team, I'm doing that 5-day sneak peek. It's gonna start on Monday, and I always am welcome to have anybody as a part of it. I can even share what my 5-day sneak peek document looks like, and you guys can use that to help you kind of move things forward. All right, guys, have a great Thursday, and I'll see you all later.